71 victories, 47 coming by way of knockout, despite defeat. He was entered into the 2002 Guinness Book of World Records for most world kickboxing titles at 11.
To the starring role in 24 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the five-time kickboxing world champion, introducing the one and only Don the Dragon Wilson.
Okay, go live. Go live. Let me know when it's live. We live?
Yes.
We're live? Yes. Shorty? All right, let me see. Go ahead. Hello everybody, I'm David Fury. Today we're at the Action Martial Arts Magazine Hall of Honors in Atlantic City, New Jersey. As you see, we got some very interesting people here, and we're here today going live and recording this to clarify a few things. And let me introduce our interesting individuals so we understand who we have here and what we're talking about, so you can understand that what we're bringing to you today is absolute, correct, and truth, and legitimate. We have number one, Action Viking Samurai. We have number two, world champion, Don the Dragon Wilson. And then we have, in the corner, the excellent looking individual, okay, Matt, I guess, I don't even know how to properly say this. This is a universal MMA undefeated fighter. For how many years?
I've been doing this stuff 36 years. I'm Mr. International player with a passport, and I'm holding court.
There we go. We are holding court. So please, I want you to join us today. And the topic is reality. Number one of the Black Dragon World Legion, or the Black Dragons anywhere around the world, or as is known as the Black Dragon Fighting Society, per se, known as the Black Dragon Society, which is the Kokurukai, the original Kokurukai, and what it stands for and what it is. So our topic today is the truth and legitimacy of what is and what isn't, what is reality and what is fantasy. One of our main topics is an individual that claims in the movie Bloodsport, which I personally love myself and have watched it since the 80s and highly believe in the way of martial arts, but what I don't believe are some of the records and some of the ways that things were put out, because some of the titles that the origins of the creator of Bloodsport, which was co-star or starred by Van Damme, which he represented Frank Dukes, which in that movie wasn't real, wasn't a lie, what was and what wasn't. But then there was another legitimate issue of the Kokurukai, the Black Dragon Society. So, with all that said, I'm Dave Fury, and I want you to know what we're doing today is trying to prove what is legitimate, what is fantasy, and what is fraud. I'm going to start with my friend here, Viking Samurai, promoter, and I'll let him talk about and start this off, and then we're going to take it to where it goes, because we're only here for 15 minutes, and I hope you're enjoying this at the Atlantic City, New Jersey, Action Martial Arts Hall of Honors. Sir, would you kindly bring us forth about what's going on with what we were talking about, or what you were talking about before with Alan Goldberg and yourself about legitimacy and not legitimacy, but what was going on with Master's Rank?
Well, basically, as you guys all know, there's a lot of controversy related to Frank Dukes' fight record that the movie Bloodsport was based off of. Now, I'm not sure why Don Wilson doesn't believe he could have been 329-0. To me, it's a high number, but I don't think it's that crazy.
Well, when you fight to the knockout, you know, anybody in the UFC can tell you it's pretty rough to go three guys at one time. I didn't want to do it. I said I'll fight Hoist Gracie and that's it. But for Frank, he says he knocked out over 50 in a row, consecutively.
At 3 seconds.
If I, one of the fastest ones. But if I walk into a mall and try to knock out 300 people, it's not going to be easy. But these were considered the greatest fighters in the world. So Frank is a guy who is not just giving a little fib. He is lying so big because he doesn't realize the real fight game, that it's ridiculous. I told you, it's like me saying, I watched some birds, I sort of flapped my wings, I landed on the moon. That's how ridiculous it is.
That's what you said.
Doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
Listen, I want to say, I'll let you say, Shawnee, in a minute. I want to say one thing. I have a lot of respect for Frank Dukes because the origins of the creation of Bloodsport, which was a runoff of one of Bruce Lee's movies, which was Enter the Dragon, I believe, which was on an island, and people came to do Kumite. Yes, I am a product of Louis Neglia and Peter Urban and Richie Barrett, also Louis Neglia. So we did a lot of point contact karate. I'm not talking about only full contact. Back in the 70s, okay? I'm not going into the 60s because I'm not that old. But in the 70s and in the 80s, we were doing point contact karate. This is even before Kyoko Shin, because I'm also Kyoko Shinkai. And what was going on was point contact knockout, even in Kyoko Shin, was you hit him, the guy caught a point, that was considered a knockout. I got a lot of respect for counted points, but official knockouts, when you're talking about even fighting, well, we have to fight about maybe 10, 15 people in one night, but that was point contact. You're not talking about MMA knockout, shorty. We're not talking about point, knockout, total knockout, submission. Okay, we're talking about point contact. You got hit, you went down, that was the point, that was over. That is not kumite. That is randori. That is point contact karate. We're not talking about what you did, sir, where knockout was also kickboxing, and where you had to be laid out to get that knockout count. We're talking about things that are phenomenal right now, what Frank said, and supposedly the Black Dragon Fighting Society, which again, I honor Count Dante's way. I honor that man for what he did, as I would want to be honored myself, being the president of the Black Dragon World Legion. But again, there is truth, and there is lies, and there is wishful thinking. The reason that you have these gentlemen here is because we're not doing wishful thinking. You have phenomena sitting here that will tell you the truth about what is real, as knockout, and what it takes to do something like that, and how many people in the world, maybe 1 out of 10 million, that can do what these guys did. Shawnee, can you give us please a little bit of a background?
All right. Mr. Hand, he came straight out of the comic book. If y'all don't get that joke, you're too young. All right. As one of the second generations of Blackie Chan, Bruce Leroy, I have fought in a Shidokan karate, bare knuckle karate, Muay Thai MMA tournament when it was 4 fights in a night.
That's the Shorty a little louder, please.
I'm saying from a chest. All right. Back when I did underground fights, I've got the fights on VHS tape. I fought 6 fights in one night, and I never left the ring, and I got video proof. Now, everybody here has ever watched an NCAA Division I championship, raise your hands if you ain't. Raise your hands. Who's heard of the Sweet 16, the Elite 8?
We followed that all through
Right.
the 80s and the
I'm
90s.
talking about basketball. Now, as a person who's fought in a 16-man tournament, fighting against the best athletes in the world, combat athletes. I fought 4 fights in the night. I chugged 2 Vicodins, took a shot of vodka to the head to stay sober. All right, wink, wink, wink. Literally, for you to fight 50, 60, I don't care if it's point fighting, I don't care if it's wrestling, judo, jiu-jitsu, pankration, aikijitsu, whatever your kung foolishness is, I don't care. The interactions that I've had with Mr. Dukes, as far as I know, if y'all know anybody can say they get more title belts sitting over there, anybody in the world, my belts are not just boxing, kickboxing, or MMA. My belts cover spectrums of martial arts. And I have the utmost respect for combat athletes, students, you name it. Because I've been directed, I've been protected, and I've been assisted. When you sit there and you have words to say about someone who I knew, who I grew up watching, I can look at his highlight reel on YouTube, me too. But the thing is, I am not 56-0, never was I. When I entered the first
56 straight knockouts.
Right. When I entered the UFC, they chopped my record in a third. I was 28-3 going into my first UFC 22. As part of the first fight in UFC history to wear gloves. I won that fight against Brad Gunn. Alright, now there's footage. You can Google me, Instagram, Facebook, follow me, subscribe to me. But I respect combat athletes, students. When you have any degrading remarks against someone who, first of all, who's put in the road work, the miles, the times when you had to go to the back by your damn self. Not with the girlfriend, not with the wife, not with the boyfriend, not with the husband. By your damn self. There's no cameras on you. And then when you all of a sudden, you show up and you ask me, when nobody here questions me about my record, my pedigree, who can I work out with? Are these belts for sale? No bullshit. Excuse me. That was the first interaction I had with the dude walking around in a red ninja outfit. I'm sorry, I can't make this story up. The truth don't need a good memory. When you say you're 56-0, even Teddy Ryan finally has lost in judo. And he was 100-something. None.
But you actually said he was 329.
When people say they have these exponentially high rates of percentages of wins, I'm like, you ain't ran it across me. I was the underground fights when Kimbo Slice everybody was afraid of him. I challenged them. God rest his soul. Yes.
I'm sorry for interrupting you a little bit because
Go ahead.
right now. No, thank you very much for sharing. We're at we're in Atlantic City at the moment at the Action Martial Arts Magazine Hall of Honors, and like I said, what we're doing right now is unbelievable. Master Wilson, you're last because we have to close now. We can't continue for too long. What would you like to say on behalf or to Frank Dukes if you were right now sitting in front of him?
Well, he needs to tell the truth. You know, people say, well, what's it hurting? What's it hurting? He made a good movie. Yeah, the story, he makes a good movie, but you know what? Bruce Lee never said the Enter the Dragon was real, did he?
No.
There's a lot of good movies. Steven Scott didn't say Under Siege was real.
No.
And we love that movie. It's a good
You ain't
movie.
taking over submarine anyway.
Frank Dukes says it's real because he's been making money off it. That's plain and simple. He makes money off of it, and he gets respect all over. He gets awards. And I went 30 years without opening my mouth. When I first saw the movie in the theaters, I saw those credits, and I knew that was BS. Right. But I never said anything. And you know what? At this point in my life, as being a martial artist since I was 18 years old, I know it's my responsibility to tell the truth. The truth matters, and in this case, he's telling lies. Everybody knows it. Everybody with a brain knows it. You don't have to be like being shown. He's 30 or 300 wins, all secret. And he had the videotape. Being a martial artist since I was 18 years old, I know it's my responsibility to tell the truth. The truth matters, and in this case, he's telling lies. Everybody knows it. Everybody with a brain knows it. You don't have to be like being shown. He's 30 or 300 wins, all secret. And he had the videotapes, but his school got broken. The ninja school got broken into.
Gentlemen, I gotta cut this a little bit because we're running overtime. Viking Samurai, what would you like to say on your behalf before we shut down the show today? And I hope you guys are enjoying the show because this is something totally new. And look what we got here. Farmer's bringing it.
Let me ask you guys this. Outside of the 329 fights in 5 years, by the way, not in 5 years, do you think he's just exaggerating? Maybe he had 30 fights. You guys actually think he at least
No, because he respects us as real fighters because he went through a real fight career then, and he would never say that. No, would you say that? Would you start telling him about 350, secret fights?
I did 7 fights.
He tells the truth.
I won 7 title belts.
I got something to say. I turned on the YouTube just to watch one of his fights. Matt Serra, I believe was his name, one of the greats of the UFC. Spin back, kick, back fist. He went home happy with the prize. All you have to do is turn on the YouTube and you can watch both of us.
Don, you don't think
Duke's got mistakes. I don't believe he fought anybody. No, because when he teaches a seminar, he gives a diagram. I've taught seminars. You ever use a diagram, a magic marker, a pen, and then draw 12 lines of attack. And then I realized, look at 12, that's a clock. He put a clock up there and said, when you're fighting, he's teaching people the 12 different angles of attack. Then he says, he's going to fight me with echolocation. Now, I don't even know what that is, but I think it's something like a dolphin. Because he said he's going to put on a blindfold and fight me blindfold. So then I said, I'll provide the blindfold so nobody will say it's fake. And then no response from Frank. But he's not going to fight me with a blindfold. He's not going to fight anybody. Shoney and I, you know what? First of all, if somebody wants to promote me and Shoney, we're fighting as professional. He's going to do his best, I'm going to do my best. We're all probably going to be best friends right afterwards, just like Ali and Frank. I like Demetrius. Not every fighter, but there's no hatred. Frank fought in the tournament where it was okay to kill people, right? He said he would regress.
It may have accidentally happened. I don't think it was deliberately.
No, he said people died. You know, I don't care. If I hit the guy and he dies, I feel bad.
Mr. Wilson, Mr. Carter.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Viking Samurai.
Viking Samurai.
I hope you guys are enjoying this because we're bringing this live and raw, and nobody got the heart to do what these guys are doing and what we're trying to bring to you. So I hope you're enjoying this. On behalf of Fury, I'm going to tell you guys, you can sign on, you can see everything on Black Dragons World Legion. Come on, it's free. All this is free. Nobody's charging you money. We're doing this as a promotion. And again, Fury does this because this is Fury. But I hope you guys are enjoying this, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Okay.
Follow me.
What?
Follow me, Shoney
Social
Carter.
media.
Social media, baby.
Watch his fights on
the Dragon
YouTube. Watch his
Wilson.
fights on YouTube.
Viking Samurai, Dave Fury. I hope you guys enjoy it. God bless, and come and join us at the Action Martial Arts Magazine, Hall of Honors, Atlantic City, New Jersey, 2022. People, God bless and have a good one. Frank, God bless you. I hope I see you. Take care of yourself. Movies are movies. Reality is reality. And wishful thinking is wishful thinking. Black Dragon World Legion, Koku Rukai. Us!
Osu.
That's it.
The truth matters.
Never had a bad interview, even with me. Even on a podcast, you never had a bad interview. Ever.
Dave Fury. I'm at the Action Martial Arts Magazine Hall of Honors in Atlantic City, New Jersey.